Julius.
Today we explore Australia's outback, a vast and ragged land shaped by millions of years of nature. Here, survival requires skill, respect, and an understanding of the environment. Join a veteran hunter in his 50s as he takes us on a buffalo hunt in this harsh wilderness. For these men who value hard work and tradition, this story reveals the deep connection between man and nature. The Australian outback spans more than 2.5 million square miles, a landscape of red sand plains, cliffs, and sparse vegetation formed over 3 billion years as ancient seabeds rose and eroded. Its arid climate, with temperatures often exceeding 100 to GFF, supports only the hardiest plants, like spinifex grass and drought-resistant wattle. Seasonal rains create temporary wetlands in the Northern Territory where water buffalo thrive. These wetlands, surrounded by pandanus and paperbark trees, are home to a diverse range of wildlife, including kangaroos, wallabies, dingoes, and over 200 species of birds. This ecosystem, both fragile and resilient, shapes the lives of all species, including the buffalo. This hunter is no stranger to danger. Born and raised in the Northern Territory, he has been tracking buffalo since he was a boy, learning from his father and the Indigenous elders who know the land like the back of their hands. The water buffalo, brought to Australia in the 1,820 settlers to support the first settlers, now number more than 150,000 in the wild, their heavy hooves tearing through the fragile wetlands. Dawn was breaking, tinting the sky red as the hunter shouldered his rifle and entered the brush. The air was tense, every rustle a potential threat. Buffalo were unpredictable beasts, 1,500 pounds of muscle and horns that could charge without warning. The hunter had spent years tracking these beasts and knew the dangers they posed. You know that life doesn't give second chances, and here, a single misstep could be fatal. A large hoof print, a broken branch, and a faint scent of musk on the wind would lead the hunter to the buffalo's hiding place. There, 200 yards away, stood a lone buffalo. This was the moment when skill met instinct, where a man's worth was measured by a single strike. The hunter took a deep breath, carefully positioning himself against the wind to avoid detection. With years of experience guiding his every move, he found a solid footing. He waited patiently for the buffalo, then took clean, humane aim at the vital organs to ensure a quick kill. The victory was the hunter's. The haul told its own story. One buffalo provided up to 400 pounds of lean, protein-rich meat, enough to feed a community for weeks. As the team loaded the meat onto their worn truck, a quiet satisfaction settled over them. Later that night, around the flickering campfire, the scent of grilled meat mingled with eucalyptus smoke. The hunter leaned back, grounded by the land that gave so much. Here, taking meant giving back. The hunt was not merely about survival, it was about preservation. Buffalo numbers left unchecked threatened fragile ecosystems and native species. Controlled hunts like these, which removed 10,000 buffalo in 2024 alone, eased that pressure and helped restore balance to the land. This hunt is not only a physical challenge, but also a journey connecting people with nature, with the core values of life. So what do you think about the spirit of resilience and respect for Mother Earth in hunts like this? Have you ever experienced any challenges that made you stronger? Share your thoughts below. My family's farmed this land in Arizona for 3 generations. It's our legacy. But these wild hogs have turned it into a nightmare. Last year I lost 30% of my crop. Fences smashed, irrigation systems ruined, and a year's hard work gone. I told myself I never wanted to pick up a rifle, but when your family's future is slipping away, you do what it takes. I couldn't do this alone. I called in 3 of the best people in our Arizona community. A farmer who had lost his crops like me, a local guide who knew these mountains well, and a veteran hunter with a personal vendetta against feral hogs. Our hunting dogs were our secret weapon. We upgraded everything from high-powered rifles to infrared scopes to even a custom buggy to take on this invasive species. On the first day, we were high in the Santa Catalina wilderness of Arizona. After a 30-minute wait, we saw a herd of wild hogs charging downhill. My heart was pounding, but I held my rifle steady. The sound of gunfire mingled with the squeals of the hogs. 4 bullets fell in a matter of seconds. A wild hog hunt is tense, and if you miss, the hogs can charge at any moment. A wild hog darted away, darting behind a bush. I quickly aimed a shot from 1,200 feet away and it fell. To have a successful hunt, I also pay special attention to safety while hunting. To protect myself, I wear protective gear such as bite-resistant boots, reinforced gloves, and a tactical vest to protect against wild boar attacks. The harsh conditions require skill and quick thinking to ensure safety and success. With dozens of wild hogs down, we moved on to hunt on the flatter terrain of Arizona. Some say it's barbaric even when the animals are tearing through farmland and wrecking ecosystems. Critics call large-scale hog hunts like ours inhumane, but ask any farmer who's watched $20,000 0 cents vanish in one season. This isn't sport, it's survival. Feral hogs don't just root up fields, they bulldoze livelihoods. Hunters argue they're doing what has to be done. It's a brutal choice, but sometimes protecting your land means facing hard truths.
Good shot.
Where do you stand? Has a wild hog ever wrecked your property or hurt someone you love? Drop a 1 if you know the pain. As the sun sets over Arizona's Santa Catalina Mountains, my fight against feral hogs is won, but the fight for our land and our heritage never ends. Stay tuned for more stories about feral hog hunting and how hunting communities elsewhere operate.
First of all, you need to know about the origin of invasive monkey species. This species originated from ancient apes that lived about 50 million years ago. They evolved from tree-dwelling apes and gradually adapted to life on the ground. Monkey currently has more than 260 species distributed mainly in tropical and subtropical areas of the world. Monkeys are omnivores. They can eat many different types of food. When food sources in the wild are scarce, monkeys can move to urban areas in search of food. They cross steel fences to get into city centers. They cross the wire mesh fence to enter the city in search of food. They roam through city areas, entering residential areas and agricultural areas, causing a series of serious problems. The appearance of these monkeys has caused chaos in street traffic. They often appear on the road and cause traffic accidents, making travel difficult and dangerous for road users. Not only do they cause traffic disruption, but they also harm farmers by eating important crops such as radishes and fruits. Although people have tried to drive them away using many different methods, their flexibility and intelligence have made this difficult. In 2019, a strange event happened in Los Angeles when a monkey suddenly appeared on Highway 101. This sudden appearance caused vehicles to stop or quickly avoid it, create long-distance collisions that cause damage to people and property. Because Highway 101 is a major route connecting many cities, monkeys appearing on the road block traffic for hours. Not only does it delay traffic, but it also causes panic among traffic participants. Comment 0 if you encounter a herd of monkeys and don't feel scared while driving on the road. The increase in monkey invasions of California cities stems from the locals' habit of feeding them. What may have initially been an act of compassion, providing food for the monkeys created an environment conducive to their growth and made it easier for them to adapt to life in the city. Due to these actions of the city's residents, the government had to step in to prevent this situation with many measures. In particular, dealing with the human action of feeding monkeys. According to Section 14, Title 14, California Code of Regulations, CCR, feeding wild animals, including monkeys, is prohibited. If people violate the above law, they will be fined up to $1,000, imprisoned up to 6 months, and compensated for damages to the authorities. Authorities introduced this punishment to reduce the risk of monkeys causing harm to humans. When watching the video, if you think this treatment is something that should be done, comment number 1. To prevent the invasion of monkeys into California cities, the installation of electric fences can be done in locations mainly in high-density areas where monkeys often come to hunt, find food. Electric fences typically consist of a wire connected to an outside power source via a transformer near the boundary you want to protect. You can add a barbed wire on top, but these options still require a nearby electrical connection, so make sure you have expert knowledge of fence installation. They can last up to 20 years if they are installed properly and inspected annually. However, there will always be some factors that affect the lifespan of an electric fence, such as weather conditions. Additionally, a power outage can cause damage to your electrical equipment, malfunction, so it's essential to have a backup device in case this happens. Coming to the next method, iron cage traps are an effective method to prevent monkeys from entering agricultural and residential areas. With a sturdy structure and an exit hole at the top, but no exit at the bottom, monkeys are very good climbers but cannot escape. This helps protect plants and minimize damage caused by their corrosion. Iron cage traps also bring economic efficiency by reducing the cost of preventing and treating problems caused by monkeys. According to a report by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife (CDFW), the number of monkeys in California has decreased from about 4,000 in 2010 to about 2,000 in 2023. After trapping the monkeys, local people will transport them to veterinary centers for sterilization, preventing an explosion in the number of pests in the city. During this process, equipment and tools used in sterilization must also be cleaned to keep them safe. Use medical tools such as skin separation tools and precision machinery to perform sterilization. This process requires great care and technique. Before performing minor surgery, the monkey will be anesthetized and the nurse will clean their whiskers to make the surgery process faster. Using a skin splitter to make a small discovery in the monkey's navel area, then using the precise technique to perform sterilization by removing the fallopian tubes. This surgical procedure is quick, with an estimated time of about 10 minutes per case, including preparation and post-operative recovery. The use of precision and advanced medical instruments helps ensure that the sterilization process is performed safely and effectively while minimizing the impact on their health and behavior after the process. Surgery. Once done, the monkey will be returned to the wild or taken to conservation areas for care. Many states in the United States, such as Florida, will use hunting methods to deal with monkeys. However, Californians do not support this action, considering it an inhumane action that hurts animals. In a society where humanity and environmental protection are top priorities, many Californians do not support the use of hunting equipment to take down invasive monkey species. Instead, they prefer to look for solutions that protect the environment and reduce monkey invasion more humanely and sustainably. Approaches such as improving monkeys' natural habitats and increasing public education and awareness about how to live with wild animals are popular. This stance demonstrates respect for the environment and animals and affirms Californians' commitment to a peaceful and sustainable approach to the monkey problem. Do you support Californians' measures to deal with invasive monkeys? Comment number 1 shows your agreement. Comment 0 if you find the above measures ineffective. Thank you for watching the entire video. Click the subscribe button to the channel and give us a like button to have more motivation to produce the latest content to bring to you.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.